Hello, good morning. Today's subject is double mini roundabout. How do you identify a mini roundabout on approach? First of all, what you want to do is look out for a triangle sign with three black arrows, and then after that, look for a blue background with three white arrows. That's telling you it's a mini roundabout. And also look out for hazard warning lines that warn you that you're approaching a junction. Look for signs in advance also telling you give way X amount of yards. So basically, I'm just going to talk you guys through it first before I actually do it. So now, the double meaning roundabout, literally treat them as two separate roundabouts. So what you need to do to deal with it first. So let's say if I ask you to follow the first mini roundabout ahead, and then at the next roundabout turn left. So you approach the mini roundabout, stop at the first giveaway line. If there's anyone on your right, because you give priority to the road on your right. So if they're signaling to turn right, you must give way to them. If they're not signaling, that's more than likely because they're going ahead, and so give way to them. If they're signaling to turn left, there's no confliction. You can just go. Then when you go, approach the second giveaway line, mirror signal left, and then if oncoming traffic wanting to turn right, okay, because they're on your right, they have priority over you. So once they've gone, look into the junction, make sure it's clear, and then proceed. So that's how you deal with it turning left. To going ahead at both mini roundabouts, same again, give way to the road on your right. Anyone who's wanted to turn right or going ahead, you must give way to them because they have priority. So remember, if they have no signal on, they're going ahead. If they're signaling right, they're telling you they're turning right. If they're turning left, there's no confliction. You can go to the second giveaway line, and then if oncoming traffic, which is on your right, if they're going ahead, there'll be no signal. Then it's okay for you to go. Just watch out for the people on the left. Don't take your priority. However, however, if they're signaling right, remember you have to give them priority because you'll be crossing over their path because they're on your right. You must give them priority. And if they're on your right again still, and they want to turn left, and they're turning left, there's no signal on. I mean, sorry, they're signaling left. Then there's no confliction. You can turn left safely. Just look into the junction to make sure it's clear. So that procedure you do from all exits. It's literally the same. So I'm gonna literally drive and just literally implement what I just said. Okay, so I'll do my 6 point check all around. Signal right for pedestrian ahead, and now maneuver. Counter the signal. So here, as you can see, hazard warning lines, mini roundabout sign, give way sign. I'm looking to my right. There's no one on my right. If it's anyone there, I would have to give way to them. Ahead, mirror signal left after I pass the first exit. They're not signaling, so that means I can keep going. Obviously, looked into the junction to make sure it's clear. It's oncoming vehicles, so I'll keep making progress. Check my mirrors. I'm going to signal left because I'm taking the next road on the left. Look at the junction to make sure it's clear. It's clear. Then I'm going to pull up on the left. Check my mirrors. Don't need to give a signal because no one benefits from the signal. And stop, handbrake, then I turn the car around. So I do my 6 point checks to make sure there's no one around. There's no one around. Let the car move slowly. Lock the steering straight away to the right. Look to the right, make sure it's safe. Now stop, handbrake, reverse gear, check all around. Look through the back window, lock the steering to the left. Look to the right, make sure it's safe. Steer to the right, stop the car, handbrake, first gear, look to the left, look right, handbrake off and go. Now end of the road, I'm going to turn right. So I check my mirrors, signal right, position to the right, gently brake, cover the clutch. Clutch to the floor, look to the right, look left, it's safe. Just keeping an eye on this vehicle on my right, just in case they pull off. So that was the left turn. So what I'm going to do this time, literally go ahead. I can see clearly because it's an open junction at this mini roundabout. clearly see no one's to my right, but if anyone's on my right, I will have to give way to them. Look to the left. The left gives me priority. Go around the mini roundabout. Once I get here now, mirror signal left. If anyone ahead wanted to turn right, remember they have priority. There's cars there, but they're not literally going in my direction. There's no confliction. Speed limit is changing to 30, so I can make progress. So I'm just going to go around in a circle and do that a few times. So at traffic lights, turning right. Check my mirrors, signal right, position to the right, reduce speed, gently brake, cover the clutch to the floor, handbrake, first gear. Now just waiting for the lights to change. Yes, I do everything as you see what I do in the video. So the lights is changing, preparing the car ready to go, checking all my mirrors, looking to the junction, making sure it's safe to go into, make progress, meeting traffic situation. I'm just going to go slow to time it so I don't need to stop, so they can come through. I'm going to need to stop because there's a second vehicle. Now select first gear. They've thanked me, so I check all my mirrors, make sure the flash is definitely for me. I can't go through anyway. He's thanked me also, check all my mirrors. Now make progress. So now end of the road, I'm going to turn right. So I check my mirrors now, signal right, give way to the pedestrian. Remember, they have priority. They thank me, I thank them also, but I keep my hands on the steering. Look to the left, a few vehicles are coming. Look to my right, there's nothing on my right, but I still must wait for my left is clear. You can hardly see to the left because of parked vehicles. I'm leaning forward, it's safe. So now go with caution because of the left wasn't that clear. So I've gone left at the mini roundabout, the double mini roundabout, and I've gone ahead. So this time I'm going to turn right. So remember, I've got to give way to anyone on my right. Just only. So the mini roundabout, I'm going to turn right. So I check my mirrors now. Signal right. Look to the right. I can see ahead. Someone's coming. Look to the right. It's clear. Now they must give way to me if they're at this first give way line. Check my mirrors now. Signal left to say I'm exiting the roundabout and make progress. So now make progress to get out this vehicle's way. So that's it. So time it. So you both don't have to stop or change speed or direction. Right at the lights. Mirrors. Signal right. Position to the right. Gently brake. Clutch to the floor. Handbrake. Select first gear. So remember, if you're the first car at the lights, select first gear so you don't take long to go. Lights are going to change. It changed for the people on the left to cross. Yeah, so I basically done a left turn. I done a left turn first, and then I've gone ahead. Then after that, I've literally turned right. So I'm going to do that a few times to make sure it sinks in for you guys, in the sense of like muscle memory. Look into the junction, make sure it's clear, because there's a queue of traffic. You never know, a pedestrian might be crossing between the queue of traffic. Make progress. So end of the road's going to turn right. Start my planning now. So check my mirrors from now. Signal right. Position to the right. Gently brake. Cover the clutch to the floor. Select first gear. Look to the right. Look left. It's safe. Go with caution because there's obstruction on my left. So I'm just going to do this a few times. So you can see the mini roundabout on approach. There's no warning sign in the sense of with the black the triangle sign with the black arrows. So I don't need to signal left on approach because I'm going to turn left. Look to the right. There's no one there. After this first mini roundabout, now mirror signal left. There's no one on my right to give way to, and cancel the signal. Now take the next road on the left. Check my mirrors. signal left to go into this road. Look into the junction, make sure it's safe. Pull up on the left, check my mirrors. Don't need to give a signal because no one benefits from it. Stop, handbrake, first gear. Check all around. 6-point checks. No one's there. And turn around in the road. Lock the steering to the right. Look to the right. Make sure it's safe. Stop. Handbrake, reverse gear. Look all around. Look for the back window. Lock the steering to the left. It's locked. Look to the right. Left to the right. Stop. Handbrake. Select first gear. Look to the left. Look to the right. Handbrake off. Progress. End of the road. Turn right. Check my mirrors. Signal right. Position to the right. Gentle brake. Cover the clutch. Clutch to the floor. Look to right and left. It's safe. Now proceed. So this time I'm going to follow both mini roundabouts ahead. He wants me, well, at first I was about to say he wants me to go there less than lights. I check, make sure. Definitely for me, couldn't go through anyway. So now I'm going to go ahead. Look, you can see the road straight ahead in front of me. There's no one on the right. So remember, if there was anyone on my right there, I must give way to them. So now go around the mini roundabout. Check my mirrors, signal left. And then same again, like if you can see this black car, if they were signaling to turn right, I must give way to them. Now gently brake. Let them through. Now make progress. Speed limit changing to 30. Now make progress to get out of their way. Traffic lights turning right. Check my mirrors. Signal right. Position to the right. Gently brake. Cover the clutch. Clutch to the floor. Handbrake. First gear. Check all my mirrors. Now go. Look into the junction, make sure it's safe. It is, I can see clearly, but these vehicles weren't so tall like the last time with the other vehicles. So when the vehicles were tall like before, you couldn't literally see through them, it's harder to see. So I went with caution. But these vehicles got their standard size and they kept gaps behind one another, literally can see through. So end of the road, turning right, check my mirrors now. Signal right, position to right, reduce speed, cover the clutch down, first gear, look left and right and left, it's safe, now proceed and progress. So now I've done left, they've done ahead, so this time now I'm going to turn right. So all I need to do is give way to the road on my right. So you can see the sign of mini roundabout, has a warning light, give way sign, check my mirrors now, signal right, look into the road on the right. If anyone who was there must give way to them. Now this vehicle was coming, if it was at this give way line here, now mirror signal left. If it was at this give way line, they give priority to me because I'm turning right. So I check all my mirrors now, make progress. Speed limit changing to 30. Now I'm going to pull up on the left there. Check my mirrors. No need to signal because no one benefits from it. Check all around. I'm not going to reverse yet. Oncoming vehicle. It's safe. Start to reverse. So that's it basically. That's how you would deal with double mini roundabouts. Remember, treat them separately as to one another. So I'm just going to have a quick recap how you deal with the mini roundabout. So remember, on approach, look for the first giveaway line. So remember, give way to the road on your right. If they're signaling to turn right, remember they have priority, so you must let them go. So you stop at the first giveaway line. If they're not signaling, that's because more than likely because they're going ahead. So same again, you give them priority. However, if they're turning left, there's no confliction. So now then you go to the second giveaway line. So if oncoming traffic wanting to turn right, okay, you must give them priority because they've got priority. So remember, if you're going to turn left at the second one, remember after the first one, you would mirror signal left. If you're going to um, follow both mini roundabouts ahead, okay, remember, give way to the road on your right. Anyone on your right wanting to turn right or go ahead. If they're turning left, there's no confliction. Go to the second giveaway line. If the oncoming traffic wanting to turn right, then let them go. Let them go. Just remember, watch out for pedestrians who are crossing the road, because remember, they've got priority. And then once you get to the second giveaway lines, once they've gone, then mirror signal left after you pass the road on your left. That's for. So I spoke you through turning left and going ahead. Now I'm going to talk about turning right. So if you're at the first giveaway line and you're going to turn right, you give way to, remember, give way to the road on your right who wanting to turn right or go ahead. Okay. So if they're going ahead, remember, you'll see no signal. If they're turning right, you see a right signal. If they're turning left, there's no confliction. You can